going back to LA, the last 2 trips, UCLA in 2019, USC in 2020, didn't necessarily go to plan. How do you guys, with such a large group of guys from the LA area, go there and stay focused and keep on task?
I mean, I think we're just too focused to let any distractions come in between us and our goal. And even though more than half of our team is from LA, but at the same time, I feel like I said, like, we got some unfinished business out there. We've lost a couple times that we've been out there, so the game plan is just to go win the game and have fun doing it.
You weren't available for the Colorado game. Tamarcus obviously missed the first 3 games of the year. What have you seen from the young guys at the corner position in their jobs stepping up?
They've done a really good job. T6, Tamarcus, of course, being out for 3 games and coming back playing a great game, that's a big, huge deal. A lot of the guys, man, they're locked in and they know they're gonna have an opportunity to play. It's not like, all of us, like, our whole starting defense hasn't been able to play together in 1 game. So when you think about that, it's just in how successful we've been and how more successful we can be when everybody gets healthy and back in order and stuff. But at the same time, man, it's like the young guys, they know that they're going to have to play. So they got to look at things differently. And I know that as an older guy, as a captain on the team, I got to push them to be at their best, to watch the film that they need to watch and do everything that they need to do.
When's the last time you've missed a game?
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't missed a game. That was the crazy thing. It was just I took my shot, I don't know, he kind of tried to jump over me and then it just kind of hit my head. But I was trying to play. I was really trying to play, but like, the concussion protocol things you got to just go through. But I'm back this week, healthy, and I'm ready to go rock and roll, man.
When you came off the field, you ran off.
Yeah. I don't know. Back in my Chandler days, Eric Richardson was my running back coach. He always said, like, never lay on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them see how you are. And at first, like, it took me a minute to, like, understand what was really going on. Like, I knew, like, my head was hurting, but, like, Jerry went out there and he asked me what was going on. And I was like, did somebody hit me? Like, what happened? He was like, no, he got your head. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to get up and run off the field. I don't know. That was just the one thing that just popped in my head. Get up and run.
Your trainers probably weren't happy about
No, yeah, they weren't. They came over there, like, telling me, like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, let it go to TV timeout or something like that. And I was just like, nah, bro. I'd rather feel good about me getting up at least than just being down there and, like, nah. You know what I mean? So it was cool. It was cool. It was actually really dope to watch the game, man. I really enjoyed watching my defense ball out and the whole team ball out and get the win.
Do you see a different perspective when you're looking, because it's been so long since you were on the sidelines not playing?
Yeah.
Was it a whole different perspective for you?
It was, but it was a good perspective. I liked it. I really enjoyed the time that I had, and interacting with the fans, interacting with my teammates and stuff like that. It was a cool thing, but I'm not doing it no more. It was a one-time thing, and I'm glad that thing's over with, so I'm about to go ball out for the rest of the year.
It's only October, so, I mean, every game is big, but you've been around long enough to realize that, hey, some games are more important than others. Does this game feel this way?
Of course, man. If we would have beat BYU, we would have been on national television, probably prime time, 9 o'clock, something like that. And that's the thing that hurts. But at the end of the day, like you said, man, it's the next game. But this game's a big game for us. We need to go take the Pac-12 South and go do the things that we're destined to do and everything that I try to promise to this community and this team that we're going to do. So I think we're in a great position. Pac-12 is wide open, so we got to go get the job done.
In your career at ASU, you've seen plenty of different quarterbacks, but to be able to have the recollection of 2 different matchups with DTR, what does that kind of give you a head start on for this week?
He's a great player, man. He's also a friend of mine, so like every time I see him, it's always love with him. I think it's going to be a really good game, man. I know that he's going to do his due diligence, and I am too. And I know that I know that they're going to go out there thinking they're going to run the ball. So, and I feel like a whole lot of teams have thought that. So we put a real end to it, especially in the beginning, but towards the end it was kind of hard. So I've always talked about finishing, but starting up, but now we got to finish. But at the end of the day, I know DTR is looking at the back end like, oh, who am I going to throw the ball to? Where am I going to get these pockets? Where am I going to get these plays? So I think that we're ready for him, and I know he's getting prepared for us.
What makes him challenging, Chase? He's a good player. He's 2-0 against ASU. What have been the main challenges defending?
Bro, his legs are incredible. You know what I mean? He's just like a running back. There's 2 running backs on the field at all times, and maybe 3 or 4 depending on the packages. But he's a great runner. But at the same time, he makes good decisions and he's a good leader. So, even though he's on the opposite side of the teams, man, I still got mad love and respect for him. And I know that, he's going to be ready to play us just like we're ready to play him.
And obviously he's tough to take the hit that he took and then get back, stay in the game
Exactly.
last week.
Yeah, no, he's a tough dude. I know, dudes, he's a senior, man. Like, we've played back when there was double practices and all that. So, when it's starting to get, I want to say it's starting to get a little bit softer, but when I see dudes like that, like they're grimy, they're gritty, and they know, they need to do everything they can to get the job done. So,
outside of DTR, what are you seeing that stands out from UCLA's offense?
Shoot, Kyle Phillips, their O-line is very, very good, man. They're big dudes that can work together. They do a lot of different things, a lot of pull stretches and stuff like that we haven't seen before. So, but we're ready, man. Other than that, Kyle Phillips, man, he's a great wide receiver. I've played against him a couple times, so I kind of know how he is and what he likes, and I know that Chip Kelly loves to get him the ball. So hopefully, me and him get to line up against each other and see what's really good with the passing game.